Magpies looking creative. It might be the moment to get them ahead. But ultimately up a cul-de-sac. Has eyes for goal. 20 minutes to go. Crossing possibilities. Let's fly here. Goodness gracious me. Key on the ball. Plenty of options. And space for the cross.
Well, the hosts have had so much of the ball in the last 15 minutes, and they're playing really well and creating chances. It's surely only a matter of time before they take the lead here.
Oh, they've done it! Opportunity here. And a goal! Crossing possibilities. Let's fly here. Well, the post getting in the way there. Good pressure high up the pitch. And a goal. Ortiz on the ball. Oh, good strike. Prepared to take on the shot. And she's only gone and made it a hat-trick.
What's up, guys? This is Lesky. In today's video, we're going to be looking at this tall and skinny striker build that I created with a unique perk combo. We have both Hot Streak and Quick Reply. I made a video on my channel about these two perks, the first time I used a build with these two perks on, and you can make some insane goals. So I tried it on this 6'6" striker build where I wanted to focus on upgrading the dribbling quite a bit for this build to make it feel good on the ball for a taller striker. So you still have some good physical ability and height to win some headers, get onto some crosses, and you still have some strength to hold up some play, but you're also good on the ball, which is pretty unique, and it's a very fun build to use. So let's get started, and make sure you are subbed to the channel. I'm going to continue to post videos for FIFA 22, and then I'm going to be making a lot of videos for FIFA 23, Pro Clubs, Volta, gameplay, skills, tutorials, settings videos, all that kind of stuff. So if you're interested in watching anything FIFA related, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. So this build is a striker, obviously, and as I said, this build is tall and skinny. So we're 6'6", 119 pounds. If you want, you could go 6'7". I just decided to go 6'6". You're a little bit quicker, and I think a little bit better dribbling, so that's the main reason. And then you're going to go to the minimum weight section because that will get us the max agility as a striker and as fast as possible as a 6'6" striker. And then my preferred foot is right-footed, but it's really up to you what you want to be. So let's take a look at the perks. Most of my bigger striker builds on my channel have the three same perks: physical strength, one-time shot, and then active first touch. But for this build, we are going to be using Hot Streak and Quick Reply. If you haven't seen the first video that I made over these two perks with another very good striker build, go ahead and check that video out. I go into more description explaining the two perks, but we're basically doing the same thing with this 6'6" striker build. We have both Hot Streak and Quick Reply. I like having both on because it just gives you better chances of having one of the two perks active. Hot Streak is every time you score, it goes active for 15 minutes after that. And then Quick Reply is good also because it's every time your team gets scored on, it goes active. So you can have one of these two active quite frequently if there's a lot of goals going on in the game. And if you're scoring a lot of goals, you keep getting the Hot Streak. So what they will do, they'll both do the same thing. Hot Streak will boost your shooting attributes after you score a goal for 15 minutes, grant you the finesse, outside foot, and power header traits. And I really like these perks because they give you those three traits permanently. Once you have the perk active, you can take a finesse shot or an outside foot shot anywhere on the pitch. Outside the box does not matter. It's not just like Distant Shooter where it's only outside the box shots where you get those traits. Once this perk is active or Quick Reply is active, you will have all three of those traits. So you can do finesse shots inside the box. You can dribble inside the box, pull an outside the foot shot back post, and then it'll help you score the goal. So it's very unique. These two perks and clutch finisher are the only 3 perks on the game that I believe give you the finesse shot and outside foot shot pretty much to where you can use it anywhere on the field. So it's pretty cool. Make sure you are utilizing those traits that it gives you. And then it also increases your weak foot ability. So every time you take a shot with your weak foot, it will upgrade. So this build has a 4-star. Every time we have one of these perks active, we basically have a 5-star weak foot when it comes to shooting. And of course, both of these perks upgrade all of your shooting attributes. So when you have one of these active, every single shooting attribute on the skill tree will get upgraded. And then the third perk is active first touch. I decided to go for this one. You could switch it up if you want, but this one will just make us faster in certain situations. It'll boost our acceleration and sprint speed, especially when we're running onto a through ball and behind. And as a taller striker, we lose some pace going up in height. So active first touch is nice. It'll also increase the ball control and grant us the flare trait. So we can do fancy one-time passes and flicks, which can be helpful as a striker. And I believe that'll also work for like fancy bikes, because it's if you take like a bike or a fancy shot one time, it's technically still active first touch. And then I guess that's the one downside of these 2 perks, is that they don't give you the flare trait, which kind of sucks. And that's another reason why I'm going for active first touch, because it gives you a flare trait on your first couple touches. Like if I were to go for physical strength, it doesn't give you the flare trait at all. So you don't have the flare trait anywhere on this build. You could also go skill dribbler, but the dribbling is already really good, so I didn't go for that. Or any other perk you feel like, give it a try. And then if you don't even want to use hot streak or quick reply, you can take them off and then just go for like the basic 3 perks. Like I would do physical strength, one-time shot, active first touch if you don't want to try hot streak or quick reply, but I do suggest at least giving it a try if you haven't. So let's take a look at the skill tree. Starting on the physical page, I decided not to go for the bull archetype. We went for some strength upgrades and reactions. We have 76 strength on this build and 75 jumping. Decent, not the best. We don't have the physical strength perk. If you want, you could take one of those perks off and go physical strength just for the extra strength and jumping. It could be helpful. But this build, I decided not to like focus on the strength. I have some other 6'6", 6'7" striker builds exactly like this with the bull archetype. This time we're focusing more on the dribbling with this build. So what you're going to do on the left side is just go all the way down to this reactions. We'll get some strength upgrades, some stamina, and then make sure to get this +5 reactions for 3 skill points to bump it up to 88 reactions. I wanted to make sure to do that because the taller you go as a striker, you lose reactions. So we make sure to make up for that by getting more reactions upgrades. And then on the top right, we get +2 stamina and then +4 reactions for 2 skill points right here to get it to 88. The physical ability isn't amazing, but it is still pretty good, and you are 6'6", so you can still score some headers and body people because of your body type. And then 76 strength isn't terrible. Let's head over to dribbling. As I said, I wanted to make this build good on the ball. Usually taller striker builds don't have great agility or ball control and dribbling, so I wanted to upgrade it for this one. So on the left side, you'll see that I just went for this balance, this dribbling, got the 5-star skills. I have 5-star skills on this build. If you want, you can take off one of the skills and then use those skill points somewhere else. You can upgrade some other category more if you feel like it. And I decided to go for the Maestro archetype on this build. As I said, I upgraded the dribbling, so that'll get us 96 dribbling, which is pretty crazy for a 6'6" striker. And then I didn't go for any ball control upgrades. It's already at 89, that's pretty good. The Maestro upgrades the ball control, but this build has active first touch, which says it upgrades the ball control, so it's really not that big of a deal, and it's a lot higher than what you see here. And then on the right side, you're going to go for everything except for the second part, this balance right here. We're not going to get that, but we're going to get the Lynx archetype, upgrade the agility and balance. Make sure to get this agility right here. I just wanted to really improve the dribbling on this build. So we got this +2 agility for 3 skill points, got the skills, and then everything here. So this build has 88 agility, 75 balance. That's the one downside, is the balance. But that's what you're going to get when you go taller and especially skinnier. You have low balance. 89 ball control, and 96 dribbling. So the dribbling is phenomenal. And if you're going to use the 5-star skills, make sure you utilize them. Otherwise, it's a waste of skill points, and just go for 4-star or 3-star. But with this crazy dribbling and the 5-star skills, you can do some nasty stuff. Let's head to passing. There's no skill points here. We just have the base passing stats for a 6'6", 119-pound striker. There's no point of going for upgrades on the passing page for a striker build like this one. Let's take a look at shooting. I didn't go for a lot of skill points here because we have hot streak and quick reply on this build, which will both upgrade these shooting attributes a lot. So we just needed to put enough skill points on this build to make the shooting decent. And as you can see, we have 92 finishing, 84 heading accuracy, 80 shot power, 86 long shots, and 86 volleys, which really aren't too bad already. And then once we get hot streak or quick reply active, all these shooting attributes that you see right here will get upgraded even more. And my guess, like maybe like plus 10s is what it feels like. It really does upgrade them a lot. It'll probably be like plus 10 everything. So all these shooting attributes will be like 90 or higher pretty much. It's pretty crazy how much it feels like hot streak and quick reply actually upgrade the shooting. So that's the main reason why I didn't go for a lot of skill points here, because we don't need to because of the 2 perks. It would kind of just be a waste if we went for the finisher archetype and have hot streak and quick reply on. There's really no need. And this saved us a lot of skill points to put on that dribbling page and really upgrade the dribbling ability. So this is the shooting. Have fun using this build. Once you have hot streak or quick reply, it'll upgrade your weak foot. You got a 5-star weak foot. You have all the traits: power header, flare, finesse shot trait. Make sure to use them. You can even do finesse shots inside the box. It's not just like the distance shooter perk. You can do outside the box shots or outside the foot shots, inside the box, outside the box. It does not matter, as well as giving you the power header trait. And this build has 84 heading accuracy. We don't have the physical strength perk or anything like crazy when it comes to physicals, but you are tall and you have the power header trait with those 2 perks, and the heading actually is already good, so you can score some headers. So let's take a look at the pace page. Almost max pace, just one thing is left off, which is this +2 sprint speed for 3 skill points. So this build has 90 acceleration and 88 sprint speed. And that's also why this build has the active first touch perk to boost the pace even more in certain situations, which is very helpful, especially running on to through balls. You can definitely notice it. So for a 6'6" striker build, 90 acceleration and 88 sprint speed isn't a problem at all. You can easily get in behind the defense, especially with the active first touch perk kicking in. So give this build a try. It is a lot of fun to use, especially if you're going to test out the hot streak and quick reply perks. Give those a try if you haven't yet. Make sure to let me know in the comments what you think of this build if you try it out. Hit that like button on this video for me, and then hit that subscribe button on my channel if you haven't already. As always, y'all have a great rest of y'all's day, and peace out.